Hi, I'm Jessica Rittenauer, Administrator of the 300 Committee Land Trust in Falmouth. Today I want to share with you some information about 3 really lovely conservation areas that are especially nice to visit in springtime in Falmouth. The first one is Peterson Farm, and it's off of Woods Hole Road, McCallum Drive, and it's a lovely 88-acre property. There's a nice sheep pasture there, so folks that are there walking on the trail that goes around the sheep pasture will find the sheep grazing. Springtime is really special because there's baby lambs, so families, it's sort of a rite of passage for a lot of families to go down in springtime and see the lambs. For those interested in birding, it's a wonderful birding spot. There's a lot of grassland birds, and the 300 Committee, one of our volunteers has documented over 145 different types of birds over the years, and we have information on that at the 300 Committee office. A visit to Peterson Farm is one of the most joyous parts of springtime. Not only can you enjoy the farm itself, but it connects in with a really vast network of trails in the BB Woods property, which is 387 acres that the town owns, and just a lovely gift of land to the town. So Peterson Farm, BB Woods, a must for any springtime visit or weekend in Falmouth. And the second place that we're going to feature for springtime visits in Falmouth is the Moraine Trail. Specifically, the Long Pond section of the Moraine Trail, lovely time of year for the lady slippers, and the northern end of Long Pond is known to have a number of those beautiful flowers. So a walk around Long Pond is lovely this time of year, and for the really adventurous, there is a 9-mile hike. So if you do from Long Pond all the way up to 151 on the Moraine Trail, you can really experience some of the rugged terrain and just a totally different sort of viewpoint of Falmouth. There is an end-to-end Moraine Trail hike that the 300 Committee is organizing with the Buzzards Bay Coalition, and that is planned for May 15th. Folks literally go from one end of the Moraine Trail to the other, bring a sack lunch. But even if you can't make that hike, any time a visit to Long Pond and the Moraine Trail is a fun little adventure. And our third special place to visit in Falmouth in springtime is the Riverbend Conservation Area. This is a lovely little property. It's 9.5 acres, and the 300 Committee Land Trust bought it several years ago. It has frontage on the Coonamessett River, and the property, you access the property itself from Sandwich Road, and there is a parking area right off of Sandwich Road. You'll recognize probably the historic silo that's been on the property for years. It's been there since the early 1900s, and it was just restored a couple of years ago. The Riverbend property itself it's a nice little gem right on the river. There's benches so you can sit and overlook the river. There's a picnic area. It's handicap accessible picnic area, so it makes for a nice spot for a little springtime picnic. And there's a trail system there as well. As you walk down the trail system towards the river, you'll go across our bog bridges. They're little wooden structures that we put on the ground to protect some really special plants that are growing in the boggy, marshy area there. There's a carnivorous plant called the sundew. That's one of the rare plants that you don't find many places in Falmouth. Riverbend is, it's a quick walk. You can really enjoy just a nice quiet time in the woods and enjoy a little time on our Coonamessett River.